Hey everyone, it's Adelaide Winterstep and welcome to today's video. So today's video is kind of a filler for tomorrow afternoon's video, which is going to be pretty big. So today's video is just kind of small and short and just a general idea. So today I'm going to be riding my friend's hunter horse and hunter pony more like, and we're going to see how this ride goes. So let's get straight into it. So this is Silverdew, aka Dewey, and he's like a 13-year-old Welsh pony, and he got retired a little bit early from his lessons, mostly because he had hock issues and he just had trouble doing long lessons. So that's why today's ride is going to be a little bit shorter and with lighter work, and that's why he's kind of semi-retired at the age of 13. So we're out here in the arena. We're already kind of tacked up. My friend tacked him up for me because she said he has a really specific regimen. So we're working on that. And so today we're just going to be doing a couple of different little combinations and a warm-up. And the combinations are with smaller jumps because obviously his hocks can't really handle much more with the issues that he has. So let's get into that. I hope you all enjoyed this video and let's do it. So obviously we have to start by mounting on, and then our combinations are pretty simplistic. Typically with a horse like this, I would typically do like more difficult combinations, but I wanted to keep it easy. He hasn't been ridden in like 2 weeks, so he might be difficult. You can already tell by his gaits that he's actually really well bred. He's just a little like wobbly almost, for the fact that obviously he's hocks, and he's just kind of a fun-loving pony, and so he's kind of bouncy whenever he walks and trots. And you'll kind of see that later on in the video whenever we start doing things. So he doesn't have any major vices. My friend did explain that his brakes don't really work. Like he's kind of difficult to stop. So we'll see how that goes. And you can see his trot here. It's pretty nice. He's got a lovely trot. He used to compete in the hunter shows, and so he did a lot of work in that. He did equitation with his riders, and he also did over fences, both equitation and hunter. So he's a lovely horse. You can see the suspension of this trot, absolutely beautiful. He's got an awesome trot. And he goes into that trot naturally. It's really, really natural for him, so that's great. He does not like to stand around. Like every time we stop, he'd paw the ground. So that's another thing that I noticed. But otherwise, he was really cool. You can see from the back, he's got like a really bouncy ride because you can just see me like trying to literally stay on with this. But he's so cute and he looks really, really nice, especially I can imagine out in the show ring. So we decided to try some cantering, and so we transferred in, but he immediately went to this really quick canter that just wasn't controlled, and I'm fine with this pace. I just knew that I didn't have much control, so I brought him down to a simplistic canter. Canter has a lot of effect on the hocks, so we decided not to do too much of it. I've worked with horses with hock issues, and they typically do not like to canter so much, mostly because their legs really have to go under them and pick them up. So that's an issue. But, we kind of rested afterwards, and then we decided to try again. He is really good about it. He's great and everything. Just sometimes it can be challenging with a horse like this. You really have to watch kind of the training regimen that you do because you don't want to push them too much or do something that they're not good about doing. So that's something really to consider. So we did a lot more walk and trot in this sort of ride. So my goal in this whole ride was actually mainly to try out horses and see if I enjoyed the process of kind of training horses. And in the future, I was considering buying a very, very green horse. And my next video actually is going to be a really interesting topic about that. So you guys kind of get to see a little bit more, and you'll understand a little bit more in the next video. But this was just kind of a break for me. I just took a break from everyday to day things and enjoyed riding a horse that I hadn't ridden before. So he's really, really cool. So now we're going to try our combinations. We've set up 3 different combinations, and I'm going to take you guys through them so you all know which combinations we're doing. So our first combination, you start at this jump here. It's a simplistic double, and you take about 5 to 6 strides in between those, 5 to 6 good, healthy strides in order to get to the last one. They're both super short, which is good for him, good for his legs especially. So we decided to do a circle first because I knew that he didn't have any brakes and I wanted to be able to feel that control and be able to work with him on that. So we took it at a pretty chill canter, but he decided that after jumping, he wanted to like really pick it up, and he just kind of went for it. And that was not what I was expecting. So, we decided that we might try it later, but we're going to try another combination. So you start at this first kind of bush jump, and then you go on to the second one, typically like 3 to 4 strides, and then you make a large like half moon circle and hit this last one right here. So it's kind of good, a little more challenging. I recommend doing it on both leads since it's only using one lead. So we approached at a pretty good pace canter, and this time he was better. I brought him up just a little bit, just in a very controlled, kind of extended canter, and he did really good about that. So his breaks definitely were improving already within this lesson, and we got that last one, and I just brought him down into a circle, because he's still not perfect on those breaks, but I mean, he's improving, he's working on it right now. So this last combination, you start at this first jump here, you make a large loop like the half moon and hit that second jump, and then you go all around, pardon the horse, and you hit actually the jump way back. It's like actually a really large thing, so it's kind of hard to count your strides, but you hit this jump back here. So there's still 3 jumps on one lead. So again, recommend doing it on both leads to try it out. So we started off with our basic circle and transferred into that canter once we hit our line. And he was really good about it, very balanced and easygoing. Again, we picked up that more extended canter. It was a better pace for him. I think he enjoyed it more. And he got that second one lovely. And he tried to cut in a little bit, so I had to take him a little wider, and I think that made him be a little bit sticky on this one. He got a little close and a little sticky, so next time we'll watch out for that and see if we can fix that. So we decided to try combination number 2 again, just to kind of work on that. So that's the first jump, and then the second jump, and then the half moon. So we just decided to do that again to kind of finish up strong. So I hope all of you enjoyed this short filler video. Again, it's just kind of a filler video until tomorrow afternoon. I'll be posting the next one. The next one's going to be pretty big. It has a lot of explanation in it and a lot of work put into it, so I hope you all are going to enjoy that. Kensington is coming up. Check out the information in my description. Also in my description is the links to my Silverglade Equestrian Instagram, my Silverglade Equestrian official website, as well as my JorvikH Magazine. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for almost hitting 4,000 subscribers. That literally, it's insane how fast this channel is growing. Thank you so much for all that support, everyone, and I hope to see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.